How you doing, guys? I am back with another collection update video. Got mostly DVDs this time, but I do have a couple Blu-rays, so I'll start with that. Okay, so first up we have We Are the Flesh. This is an Arrow release. I got this on sale at Cinema for 15 bucks. So all my other Canadian friends out there, you can probably get it for that price. I think it's still going for that right now. Um, Another reviews for this one are kind of mixed. I read it online before I picked it up, and they seem to be everywhere. People love it or people hate it. Um, keep saying I know this one is it's not a very long movie, but it does come with a couple of short films here. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can actually see. Let's see, Dentro and Video Home seem to be the titles for the short films. So hopefully this will be kind of interesting, anyways, one way or the other. All right, so next up, I have basically 3 seasons of Hannibal. And I'm not sure if there's a fourth season. I looked online and I couldn't see anything for a single release. I know there is a, you know, full series collection set, but I don't know if that's the way you can get the fourth season or if there even was a fourth season. I know it was canceled. I've only ever seen the first episode, and I really, really enjoyed it. But for some reason, I just never got into the series. So now I'm going to watch all this, and hopefully, if there is a fourth season, I can get it without having to rebuy a whole set. Although I do like Mads Mikkelsen's performance or portrayal as Hannibal in this series. So we have season 1, season 2, and season 3. All right, so that's pretty much it for the Blu-rays, and now we'll go on to the DVDs. Okay, as you can see here, we have Stepfather 2, and I'm really excited to have this in my collection. Usually when I always look for the Stepfather movies when I go to the video stores, but I always only see the remake. So I was really excited when I actually found this one. I still need to get the first movie. I'll probably have to order that one. But this is a Synapse release, and this one stars Terry O'Quinn, Meg Foster, and Caroline Williams, and she was in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. So like the artwork, this one has a decent amount of special features, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. All right, next up, this is the last of my Dollarama pickups. This is a Danish werewolf movie, and it's weird here because the title isn't on the front, it's actually on the spine, and that's When Animals Dream. This is I really enjoyed this one a lot. It kind of reminded me of a bit of Ginger Snaps. So, When Animals Dream. All right, so next up we have Revenge, and I watched this one early in the summer, but around time it was on Shudder. I thought this one was okay. It's like a rape revenge movie. In fact, I'm surprised they didn't call it Rape Revenge. About this girl who gets attacked and then left for dead, and then she kind of gets a revenge because I need to kill her before she tells anybody what happened to her. This is okay movie. Got decent gore and stuff in it. I know a lot of people like this one. All right, next up we have Hunting Emma. And the interesting thing is these two movies, Revenge and Hunting Emma, are very similar. This one's a South African movie. And it's about this girl, she's traveling home to see her father. And she runs afoul of a group of criminals. And she witnesses something, and then they're trying to kill her. The thing I like about this one is that she was trained to be a survivalist, so it makes more sense. Whereas in Revenge, it's just like this ditzy girl who all of a sudden kicks ass because she needs to. This is a really interesting movie. I really enjoyed this one a lot. All right. All right, and we also have Jerusalem. And at first I thought this was like a zombie movie. This movie takes place in the Middle East. It's actually kind of like a first-person version of zombies. Not zombies, demons. Okay. The Z thing kind of threw me off there. And the main character in the movie is a female, and she has these Google glasses, and that's pretty much the perspective of the movie is through her while she's wearing these glasses. I thought this was okay, so I wanted to have it in my collection. I saw it a couple years ago. All right, and let's go on here. All right, next we have Hostile. Didn't get a chance to finish this one yet. I put it on and I was really tired, so I fell asleep on it. So I know Leo had talked about this one on his channel, and he gave it a favorable review, so I figured I want to see it. I found it at Walmart, and the thing about Walmart is, like, they'll put horror movies in their regular section, but if they don't replenish their stock, so if something gets bought, you know, they're not going to replace it, which is kind of frustrating. I guess most of this movie takes place in this downed vehicle and with flashbacks. So I'll have to give this one a watch. All right, and this is another one that Leo had talked about on his channel, and this one's called Apartment 212, and it's about this young girl that moves into an apartment, and then every night she's being fed on by a small creature. And I don't remember if you like this one or not, but I figured I'd give this one a chance. I didn't pay much money for it. There's the creature there, so I don't know. So she's waking up with cuts everywhere and stuff like that. All right, next we have Caged, and this is one that I wasn't going to pick up, but I'm kind of glad I did because I actually ended up enjoying this movie. Not really a big fan of this artwork, but essentially it's about this female serial killer who's hunting down a group of snuff filmmakers. The thing about this movie is it takes place like out of sequence, and I went in knowing that, and I was still confused when I watched the movie because like it was kind of when I would jump, it was never really specific when it was jumping. The time jumps within the story, and it's not very long either. It's like 75 minutes, which kind of surprised me. I thought for sure they could have put an extra scene in there to get it to feature length, but I'm kind of pleased with the film. I thought for sure I wasn't going to like this one. All right, next up we have American Gothic, and this is one that I was interested in picking up. I wanted to see this one since the VHS days, but I didn't want to spend the money for it. Like, it's really expensive in Canada, and I wasn't really interested in ordering it from the States. So I found this at Salvation Army for a couple dollars. I figured I'd give this one a watch, and if I do and like it, then maybe I will upgrade to the Blu-ray. So, and last up we have Pledges, and for some reason I gotta be careful with doing stuff like this. This was like a blind buy, and as soon as I put the movie in, I totally regretted it right away. The first kill in this movie is a beheading, and when the body falls to the ground, all this CGI blood starts squirting out, and it kind of really turned me off with this film. It's really, really kind of cheaply made. Although I do like this cover art, though. I might have to try to finish this one of these days. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.